we're
doing this.
still
That's why.
live. Go ahead. So I'll start this and I'll hand it over to you, Manasa. So, a very good evening, everyone from India, and thank you so much for being here. I assume it's good morning to you all. It's a pleasure to have you all here, and definitely we all are looking forward to this session because there's going to be a lot of interesting things coming up. So, it's an honor to have you, and I'm going to hand this over to you, Mansa, to introduce the panelists.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Shikha. Congratulations again on putting up such an amazing show. Taking it from Shikha and introducing one of my favorite partners from Global Wedding Network, that is IADWP. What is IADWP? They are an international association of destination wedding professionals, and it was passionately pioneered by Kidzia, who launched the first edition of Love Mexico in New York. And from that day on, she's focused on developing this series of marketing resources related to romance travel in Mexico. With a great of honor, lots of happiness and pride, I'm introducing Kidzia here. Kidzia, over to you and your panel. Have a great time.
Thank you very much to Sposo and to the Global Wedding Network for having us. And I'm here. I'm here in paradise. I'm here transmitting from Acapulco in Mexico. And today we want to share with you some amazing destinations for weddings and for honeymoons. And we hope that you will get a lot of inspiration to travel very, very soon to some of these destinations. And we have a very, very interesting panel with Dario Flota from the Mexican Caribbean, Abraham Amezquita from the Barcelona Maya Grand Resort, Brenda O'Neill with the Spring Destination Wedding and Honeymoon Travel Agency, Paola Mejia from Guatemala, and we will start this session, and I'm sure that you will get a lot of inspiration with Dario Frota. He is the CEO of the Mexican Caribbean Tourism Board, and he is the most amazing ambassador that Mexico has. So you will learn a lot and you will be inspired, and I'm sure that you will want to travel right now to the Mexican Caribbean. He is a member of the directors of Destination International and a member of the Mexico Tourism Diplomacy Council. From 2010 to 2017, he was director of the Trust for Tourism Promotion of the Riviera Maya and was Undersecretary of Tourist Promotion and the Tourist Secretary of the Secretary of State of Quintana Roo. Mr. Flota led the Mexican Association of Travel Agencies of Quintana Roo. He led to the presidency of the Mexico chapter of the Society of Executives for Incentive Travel site, and he was president of the Association of Destination Marketers of Mexico. As 2018, he is the CEO of the Mexican Caribbean Tourism Board, and I'm very proud that he's here with us because he was the one who introduced the romance travel in Mexico to the world. Thank you, Dario.
Thank you, Kitsia. Good evening in India to everyone who's watching us. Thank you, Spousal, and good morning to our partners in this panel. Thank you for this invitation. Yes, let's start talking something about the Mexican Caribbean and talking about our country. Yep. Let's wait that we can share the presentation. Okay. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Well, Mexico is located in North America. Just this is the shade of the map of our country. We are just south of the border with United States, and in the right side of our country is the Yucatan Peninsula, and we are the Mexican Caribbean because we are the part of Mexico who face the Caribbean Sea. These all destinations that we have here, the best known is Cancun and Riviera Maya. In all this state of Quintana Roo, which is we named Mexican Caribbean. Let's start talking about something very important now for travelers, which is the health. We created the Mexican Caribbean Clean and Safe Check certifications. It started working that on May. We have almost 7,000 companies as part of this certification. And that was the reason that we became one of the first 5 destinations in the world getting the safe travel stamp from the World Travel and Tourism Council, bringing some confidence to the travelers that we accomplish all the protocols to protect and avoid the risk of the virus. At the airport in Cancun, the Cancun airport is one of the most important international airport for our country. We have the biggest number of arrival or international arrival. There are a lot of measures providing this safety and this confidence to our visitors. As we mentioned, how to get to Cancun is not really complicated. We have a non-stop flight to 31 different cities in the United States, and the main cities in the West Europe also have non-stop flights. So you can get here through London, through Paris, uh, through Spain, through Madrid. So it's really easy to get the Cancun airport. So being the Mexican Caribbean, we have a great combinations of uh, experiences to bring to our visitors. Being Mexico plus the Caribbean means that the side of Mexico, which has culture, archaeological sites, the popular culture, great food, uh, many places for adventure, entertainment, fun, and an underground world. That's all part of this part of Mexico. And also, we're being a Caribbean destination. You can enjoy nature, the sea, the disconnection, the fauna, relaxation and wellness, the good vibes, and the islands we have here. So again, combining what Mexico has to offer and what the Caribbean has to offer, we have uh, become the best of two worlds. Let's see this.
Thank you very much.
It's coming.
Perfect.
You don't know that.
This is the Caribbean. This is the Mexican Caribbean. to be the chapter.
Well, this is why we have the best of two worlds, combining Mexico and combining the Caribbean. So let's talk about a little bit about weddings, what Kitsia was talking, and romance in this area. Yeah. What about this? Having this one of these ceremonies and one of these amazing scenarios. Uh, the weddings and the celebrations here, the venues are, it's a very wide variety of options for proposals, for legal marriages, for religious and symbolic ceremonies, for vow renewals, for honeymoons. In the venue could be also for anniversaries, baby moons, bachelor parties, multicultural weddings, and same-sex weddings also. And where can I get married? On the beach, the jungle, in an ocean view garden, in a terrace, a foyers, a cenote, or a cavern, in an ocean view chapels, gazebos, palapas, beach clubs, an underwater scenarios like you're seeing here, decks, ballrooms, golf club houses, in a boat or a catamaran or in a nature park. Our vendors, our suppliers for organize all these kind of events are very professional, great wedding planners here that you can be in touch with to make any dream come true. The wedding vendors, uh, we can make a list of planners, coordination, florists, furniture, dresses, the makeup artists. It's very important to consider the weather here. The humidity is very important when you plan the makeup for the bride. DJs, catering, candy sets, the car rentals, the photographer and videographer, the audiovisual, the priest, and the yachts. So all these vendors are certified and are member of very important associations like the one is inviting us now, the IABWP, and the ABC, the Bridal Consultants, and Destination Wedding Association. Also, I have to mention at the final that there is a lot, there's over 100 options of activities for the guests for the wedding: golf, aquatic activities, adventure, or the visit the Mayan archaeological sites that we have here. I'm going to end sharing with you just another very short video. And thank you, Kitzian.
Magical moments of Mexico. You could wearing this like
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dario. We love the videos. Thank you very much for sharing how to get the Mexican Caribbean, that it's very easy to reach to Cancun and then go and see all the opportunities that we have. And what you have seen in the videos is just a small portion of what the Mexican Caribbean is. And everything that you saw, you will see it. I'm sure that if you come for a week, you will see everything in 1 week. So thank you very much, Dario. And I'm very proud to present Abraham Amezquita. He's a wedding manager at the Barcelona Maya Grand Resort. It's a beautiful resort in the Mexican Caribbean, in the Riviera Maya. But Abraham will tell us a little bit more about. He's passionate about service and about creating memorable experiences in every event he holds. He studied international business at the University of Guadalajara, and in 2009, he moved to New York for an internship at Pop Corporation. Thanks to his magnificent performance, he was offered a position of management consultant, managing events and weddings at the exclusive Brand Lake location at the same destination. In 2015, he continued to work in the romance travel, and he moved to Riviera Maya, where he began his career at the Barcelona Maya Grand Resort as wedding coordinator. In 2018, he had a promotion in the Great Complex as wedding and romance manager with a team in charge of 10 coordinators and hosting more than 600 weddings a year. He's certified in Catholic wedding, endorsed by the Cancun Prelature, at South Asian certification by the South Asian Wedding Institute, and Wedding Planner Canada by the Wedding Planner Institute of Canada. Abraham stands out for his great charisma, leadership, and teamwork. And he loves to motivate each member to make every event a dream come true. So welcome, Abraham. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Hello, thank you so much to Spousal to this space, to share your ideas and especially to explain a little bit about the resort. And thank you, Kitsia and the IAWP, for this opportunity. And it's good to have this space to explain or the romance area from a point of view of our resort. Barcelona Maya Grand Resort is located right as Dario mentioned it in the beautiful Caribbean, and then this give you a lot of expectations of a very romance event. Okay, what happened with all this beautifulness that Dario explains? We have the Mayan ruins, we have oceans with a turquoise color, we have our cenotes. We share the Mexican culture in a different way in this part of Mexico, with the beautifulness and especially with all the traditions. Barcelona Maya Grand Resort, it is a resort that is specialized in romance and groups and events. And I'm pretty sure all the people at this time talking about all these travel restriction, especially for our current situations. What is the best way, to travel with a resort that will offer you comfort, that will offer you security, and then you'll travel with the confidence that you will have a good event, you have your dream wedding, or your dream bachelor party, or any romance event, and of course, with the security, you're in a good hands. Next, please. Barcelona Maya Grand Resort is a complex that has 6 lobbies into it, and then we have a total of 3,610 rooms that we share between the 6 of them. We're a huge complex in the Riviera Maya, and then we are located just 20 minutes far from Playa del Carmen and 20 minutes far from Tulum. So this make us perfect spot not only to come and enjoy the resort, for also to come and make your tours, your travels in a very perfect position, that you will not have to travel a lot to have these tourist spots in your itinerary. Next, please. Now, with this little map, I show you the 6 lobbies that I was mentioning, and it's proud to me to announce that we opened the area of only adults, and this resort was open on December 15th of last year. And as you know, with this, we complement all the five lobbies, the current lobbies that we have before, and with the only adults, we just turn it in an amazing resort. We have two properties of luxury, and then we have a very four properties of 5 stars that they can share the amenities with them. So with this in mind, if you want to organize a wedding or a romance event, the resort gives you all, because you will have a different choices, different um, choices of categories of a hotel styles, uh, that you can that you don't have to worry about with your guests when they book the hotel, because they will spend just an amazing moment. Just to stay a little bit more in this area, this resort has it all. And then that's why we promote it in that way. You stay in one, you enjoy in six. This is what happened. You have the increase of your, you have the wow effect in this resort, because we have our own Catholic chapel, our own fitness center. We have our Maya Mall that you will have some stores. You have the sport bars 24 hours, the bowling alley, the haunted house. We have a venture park that you can find a bungee jump. You have go karts, just to mention some amenities that we have into the resort that are part of you. So what happened in a destination wedding, remember, it's not only one day. And then when you give the confidence to your, to all the couples they want to get married, that they understand that the destination wedding is about many days, since the first day that they step into the resort and they do the check-in, the wedding starts. When they see and they receive the first guest and say hello, and they go to the bar and they go to enjoy the pools and the amenities of a great resort, that's when the wedding starts. So this gives you a big expectation, and then of course in a beautiful beach, that it is our main thing to say. We have 2 kilometers of wide, clean beach that is all for you and make your memorable events. Next, please. I'll go quickly on these. I'm just want to mention it. Next, please. I just want to mention it that we have packages for each necessity. For every necessity that the couple wants, we have packages for them. So, what is the best thing of a destination wedding is have a team of a specialized group or a team members that will help you to plan without any stress. And that's why we design different packages. So in that way, you can personalize them, or just pick one, and then you don't have to worry about anything else. You just come, enjoy, and have fun. Next, please. We're specialized in a lot of in different religions. We have specialized, as Kitsia mentioned, it. We have a certification in South Asian weddings, in any brand, and Catholic weddings, Jewish, in Mayans, just to mention some. But feel confident to come to the destinations, to travel, to enjoy the Mexican Caribbean, and to choose a great resort. This is the main thing. When you have the security to start traveling again, and then you know that your event will be just what you dream, is that what make it special. Next, please. This is a couple of pictures you can see about our in-house in our own chapel. Next, please. Beautiful locations for every type of ceremony. Since our beautiful beach to a beautiful gazebo that is perfect for legal weddings, or symbolic weddings. You can pick from anything that we have in our 2 kilometers of each. And that's what I mentioned it. The resort give you the choices. That is what make it special. Next, please. I say it all with these beautiful pictures. You see what I was talking about our beach and the colors of our ocean, of our part of our Caribbean right here. Is a dream beach that everyone wants to get married on it. Next, please. That you mentioned a very important thing is not only that you can, when we're talking about Caribbean and the beautiful of the beach, um, people may be just focusing on that. Yes, that's okay. That's our main thing to offer you. But remember, we have different locations that you can use for your event, especially when it's a Hindu wedding. That we have made a Hindu wedding of 500 people all traveling come to the spot. We don't have any problem when there is a huge weddings, and especially a Hindu wedding. They have different events like a Mendi, Sangeet, PT. All these events can perform in different locations, and that's why it make it special. We don't gonna focusing in only one. You can perform different events for your wedding, and that will make it special, as Dario mentioned it. Next, please. Just another part, and this is to see how the beautiful of setups can we perform. Next, please. It's good also to mention it when the new hotel of only adults opens on last December. We also open the biggest convention center in the Riviera Maya with a capacity of 8,000 people. That I'm pretty sure a lot of you and then Kitsia knows we have uh, an event scheduled here at the resort that you will enjoy in this beautiful convention center of 8,000 people. It's not only the convention center, the only one convention center we have, because we have two more that you can enjoy for your events. Next, please. This is only to mention some of the amenities, not only the ones that I already did. We have the sport bar, the water park, the kids clubs, um, um, the haunted house, the shopping mall, and this is the disco for teenagers. That's very important. So we have one thing for each of your family members. Come enjoy a good romance event. Come enjoy your wedding, and also your guests will enjoy. Next, please. And with this, I want to finish. I'll try to do it quickly. The resort has a lot to offer you, and the main thing is to offer you the 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 security, and to feel confident to travel again, to come and enjoy the Mexican Caribbean with a nice resort as we are. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Abraham. Yes, the Barcelo, it's a beautiful property in the Mexican Caribbean. We will have our big romance travel event in December, from December 8th to the 11th. We will have it live there from the Barcelo Maya Riviera, and we are really, really happy to be able to do it. And of course, all of you are invited. If you want to come, just go to the booth of the IADWP at Sposal, and we will give you all the information. And right now is the moment to present you to Brenda
Yes.
O'Neill. She is my partner in crime. She is the most amazing person I know, and she is a big promoter of the Caribbean island, of all of this flavor and culture of the Caribbean island. And I had the pleasure of travel with her to some of them, and believe me, the experience is something very, very different when you go with Brenda. So Brenda O'Neill, she's the owner of With This Spring Destination Wedding and Honeymoon Travel Agency. She has been in the travel industry for over 28 years and specializes in romance and celebration in celebratory travel. Her weddings and events have been featured in major publications, and she has been a travel contributor on several cable TV shows. Several resort chains as well as suppliers have awarded her for her sales and knowledge of her products. Mrs. O'Neill is a contributor of MaryCaribbean.com, and she's featured in their Caribbean Wedding, Honeymoon, and Romance Ultimate Guide 2020. Her articles have appeared in several Travel Alliance media publications, and she has been speaker at several national conferences as well as appearing in several destination wedding and expo webinars. mentoring agents in the niche of romance has been one of her greatest accomplishments. Welcome, Brenda, and I'm sure that you will give us a lot of information.
Thank you so very much. I'm so excited to be with you today. I look forward to introducing you to some of the maybe not so common Caribbean islands. So let's get started. We have been visiting Anguilla for well over 30 years, and I can only describe her this way. It was named the number one island in the Caribbean because you see, there are islands, there are extraordinary islands, and then there is Anguilla beyond extraordinary. Very easy to get to. It has exquisite and exclusive resorts. Some of the most famous people in this world have visited Anguilla, been married in Anguilla. It's uncrowded, it's unspoiled, it's a welcome home experience, but well equipped to handle the larger Indian weddings as well. But if you just want to get away and feel like you're that star, Anguilla is the place for you. And the most amazing food created that is beyond description. And their chefs are so amazing. You can stay in a villa, have a local chef come. You can stay in a villa, have a housekeeper. You can go to a resort. So many different options for you in Anguilla. They are not necessarily all inclusive because they want you to get out and drive and go horseback riding on the beach and just experience the beautiful, beautiful clear water. What really struck me about Anguilla is the way the residents make you feel as if you're coming home. It's not like you're a tourist there at all. You're welcomed home. So I invite you all to visit the booth and visit with my friend Loren and become more acquainted, as I have just a few minutes to try to hit on all these different islands, but you will not be disappointed. Anguilla can be reached by way of either San Juan or St. Martin. Beautiful, beautiful water, beautiful, beautiful sail over from St. Martin. I remember when my children were young, we went to a beach and the fishermen put a bucket into the water and every color in the rainbow came out of that water. So if you're looking for the lifestyle of the rich and famous, or just looking to lay back and enjoy life with the one you've chosen to spend life with, Anguilla is that for you. Next, we're going to go on to Antigua and Barbuda. These islands are known for their 365 beaches, so there is a beach for each and every day of the week. Welcoming again, the Caribbean people full of such love and so willing for you to experience their home. Pink and white sandy beaches, crystal clear water. And these two islands were voted the Caribbean's most romantic destination for the fourth time by World Travel Awards. With some of the world's most romantic and secluded locations, Antigua and Barbuda provides the ultimate destination wedding and honeymoon experience. And guess what? No waiting period, no residency requirement. So as soon as you arrive, some paperwork, you can get married. So again, I encourage you to visit my friend Narelle at the booth for Antigua and Barbuda. He'll be happy to answer questions and share with you as well. But Antigua and Barbuda should certainly be on your list. And let me say that we've done destination weddings and we've done Hindi weddings and we've done Nigerian weddings in all these locations. So they are well equipped to handle the food requirements, the Hindi requirements, the occupancy requirements. So do feel free to explore their stalls and do feel free to come and visit us in the Caribbean, and don't wait too very long to do so. Our next stop is going to be the amazing island of Grenada. Grenada is known as the Spice Island. And when you visit Grenada, it is a hidden gem, an unspoiled beauty with a lifestyle so pure and authentic that you feel instantly renewed when you visit. It's known for its aroma spices and organic chocolates. Nothing more romantic than chocolate, right? So the pure Grenada experience beckons visitors to 40 white sandy beaches, including the world famous Grand Anse Beach, 15 breathtaking waterfalls, 5 chocolate factories, 3 rum distilleries, and more than 30 unforgettable dive sites for those who are really, really into diving. And it has the world's first underwater sculpture park, which again makes for some wonderful, wonderful destination wedding and honeymoon photos. So keep Grenada on your radar as well, again, if you're not familiar. And the spices and the spells will make you feel right at home. Let's move on now to the beautiful island of St. Lucia, where we will let her inspire you. I had the pleasure of having my youngest son married in St. Lucia at Windjammer Landing, which is a villa location. You'll be amazed by the history of the Pitons. You'll be amazed as you sail down the coast. So many options here as well. You have overwater bungalows, you have villas, you have awesome and amazing resorts that can handle the huge crowds that tend to come with Indian weddings. Again, the food is in place, the culture is in place. St. Lucia has a special place in my heart. Again, my son honeymooned at the beautiful and awesome Jade Mountain, which you can reach by helicopter. And what a more romantic way to impress your beloved and to share those memories. St. Lucia is known as the Hawaii of the Caribbean because it is so green and so lush. You also have opportunity to mingle with locals at local fish fries, the street party. So very much. St. Lucia has also a carnival. And again, all of them have carnivals, music festivals, so many things you can plan to attend as a part of your wedding experience. But again, St. Lucia, one of my very favorites. And it was also voted as the world's leading honeymoon destination. So I encourage you to visit my friend Hortensia Joseph at her stall and learn more about the beautiful island of St. Lucia and let her inspire you. We've got one more stop, and it is one of my favorites. And Kitsia had the opportunity to share with me as we visited St. Kitts and Nevis. The thing I love about St. Kitts and Nevis is it truly does make you feel as if you are at home. Again, you have the Airbnbs, you have the major hotels, you have the larger hotels, you have the beautiful Park Hyatt located along the South Peninsula. We were treated to homemade juice every morning at our villa by the juice man. This Salt Pelage is an awesome place to have a cocktail reception. Just so many different venues. You can go to Timothy Hill and experience the Caribbean on one side and the Atlantic on the other side. So again, so many opportunities to experience so many different things. May not be the Caribbean that you know, but it will become the Caribbean that you love. So I encourage each and every one of you to take some time, get to know the other Caribbean, get to know its people, get to know its beautiful beaches, its beautiful venues. There are churches on all of these islands. There are off-site venues. In St. Kitts, we have the Eco Park that can be set up as a blank screen. You can do whatever you need to do to decor that out. So you can get married off of a cruise ship in most of these destinations. So we love and want you to experience the different Caribbean. So many more and so many different and unique islands. And they each present something so very different. But again, the common thread of hospitality, beautiful beaches, fabulous weather. And the majority of these islands are below the hurricane belt. So you don't really have to worry so much about that, which is also an awesome experience. So please come see us and come see us soon. We'll take very good care of your clients. We have the experience of Indian weddings. Welcome to the Caribbean. Colors represented.
There you go.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Brenda. And right now, we want to introduce you a beautiful destination that is Guatemala. And we have the expert. We have Paola Mejia, who is the wedding destination coordinator of the Guatemala Tourism Board. With more than 10 years of experience in both public and private sectors, Paola has participation in international trade shows regarding weddings and romance travel. Paola has participated, she has volunteered in the wedding destination industry too. Due to her experience, she has been promoting Guatemala abroad in digital events. She has a master's degree in business administration in tourism and hospitality and EMBA. Thank you very much, Paola, for being here. And I'm sure that you will share us a lot about Guatemala.
Thank you, Kitsia, and thank you, Posa, and a special thanks to the International Association of Wedding Professionals for this excellent invitation. I'm really happy to be here. I'm going to share my screen. Please let me know if you see it. Hold on. Do you see the presentation?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Well, let me tell you why Guatemala is an international award-winning wedding destination. But first, let me tell you some generalities of our country. As you can see, we are at the center of America. We have two international airports, one at the north part of the country, that is near the Mayan pyramid, and the other one is in the main city that is called La Aurora. We receive weekly flights from United States, Mexico, Central America, Colombia, and Spain. Just to give you an idea of how much you will get to go to Guatemala, if you're coming from United States, it's around between 2 hours if you're coming from Miami, to up to 6 hours if you're coming from Los Angeles. But if you're coming from Mexico City, Panama is around 2 hours, or if you come from Europe, like Madrid, is around 11 hours and 13 minutes. Guatemala is also known by its vast diversity and natural and cultural attractions. We have 22 ethno-linguistic groups as a result of the Mayan, Xincan, and the Spanish colonial influence. Guatemala has 3 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. One of them is Antigua Guatemala, which I'm going to discuss later on. Tikal, that is one of the most important cities of the Mayan civilization. And Quiriguá is also an important city that has a lot of archaeological wealth. The first destination that I'm going to tell you has become one of the most popular cities in Central America, that is called La Antigua Guatemala, and it's also it's also a destination that grooms and brides prefer to get married. Why? Because it's a World Heritage Site. As you can see, it's a colonial city. It has 3 volcanoes, so it will give you like this beautiful romantic setting. Each corner is like a beautiful postcard view. Brides usually choose Antigua to get married because you can get married inside of these historical monuments. If you get married in these monuments, it's like getting married in a castle. In some monuments, you can have a ceremony, cocktail, or even a reception. And for like the decor professionals, it's like having a blank canvas. In terms of decoration, you have endless options to decor. In Guatemala, you will find great our international wedding decors that can help you with your decoration. But also another benefit of getting married in Guatemala is that we have great disposal and diversity of exotic flowers to decor your wedding. You will find a great variety of hotel selection and venues. Each venue, you will find different things like interior patios, flowers, fountains, terraces for all type of weddings. Antigua is also a great city for millennials because it's a really photogenic town. Another destination, the second destination that usually brides and grooms select for weddings is Lake Atitlan. Lake Atitlan was formed 85,000 years ago as a result of a volcanic explosion. The lake is surrounded by volcanoes and mountains and 12 Mayan villages. The bride and groom and their guests will have a great time here at the lake because you can do a lot of activities before or after the wedding, like do kayaking or go to each and every town and learn a new workshop of textiles or a cacao workshop or medical plants, or even have a group yoga session with this beautiful lake view. As you can see, Lake Atitlan has a really beautiful natural settings. So this will become your decoration. Another benefit of getting married here in Guatemala, as well as Mexico, is that we have a great weather. Almost all year long, we have an average temperature of 22 Celsius or 71 Fahrenheit. Another destination that usually tourists prefer to go is the city of Tikal in the north part of the country. This is also a World Heritage Site. In here, you will find 5 stunning temples of the Mayan world surrounded by this dense forest. Uh, Usually, newlyweds prefer you can get married near the Mayan pyramids, but they usually prefer this destination for honeymoons or a trip for their guests before or after the wedding. We have more than 10 years of experience in destination weddings, so you will find a lot of certified wedding planners, certified tour operators, venues at the World Heritage Site, just as I showed you before, film and photography, hair, style and makeup, AV and DJs, whatever you need for your wedding. Also, I wanted to mention that we keep the track because the year before we have a Jewish certification, and the last year we have an important workshop for with the really important people of the Asian wedding industry, which participated a lot of companies here in Guatemala. They taught us a lot of food and beverage setups and different rituals of different religions of the Asian weddings industry. If you come to Guatemala, we have a tourist assistance program. This program will offer you all the necessary support during your trip. If you get lost, or if you have a question, or if you want to know what is in the movies, this team will help you with every need that you want. Let me tell you also the type of happily ever after that we had as a destination wedding country. We had received African weddings, traditional weddings, LGTB weddings, Arab, Jewish, and of course, Asian weddings. When we ask our Asian guests why they choose Guatemala, they always tell us that it's because our weather and hospitality. Here, the people are really friendly and they were always looking forward to give you the best in your wedding. Also, we are used to celebrity weddings, and we have been mentioned in important Bryce magazines like Bryce and Martha Stewart. So thank you very much. If you have more information about Guatemala, you can search me at the booth, or feel free to write me at my email, and I will gladly send you more information, photos, and videos. Or if you want to contact the private sector, the wedding planners, and all the wedding professionals, please feel free to contact Mario Ayala. He's the president of the Wedding and Honeymoon Trade Association, or Petra Kandertova, also a president of another professional association. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Paola. And I will ask Natalia if we could see the slides of Brenda of the Caribbean. Just this will be the end of our panel, but we were not able to see the slides. So we just want to remember, Brenda, could you please remember the names of the islands?
Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Grenada, St. Lucia, and St. Kitts.
see these beautiful places. It's amazing what they have. And I hope that this panel help you to be really, really, really inspired. And we look forward to see you go. We have a booth, the IADWP booth. We have a booth in the at Sposal. So stop by and you will be able to get a lot of information of the Mexican Caribbean, of the Barcelo, of Guatemala, and of all of these beautiful Caribbean islands, and of course of Brenda O'Neill. So thank you very much for being with us today. And it was a pleasure, and look forward to see you later. Thank you at the booth. Thank you very much.
Thank you everyone.
Bye.
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 Hello, everyone, again. What a show. Wow. This was like a tour without a ticket. I I didn't know so much about Mexico and the Latin America. I'm really waiting for the lockdown and the entire COVID situation to settle down so that the first place I would want to travel now is Mexico. For sure. You can hold my word for this. So thank you so much, Kidzia, and the whole team of panelists. There's so much information that we've got in the last couple of about 50 minutes that we would have never, made our way through, even Google for that matter, with so much intense information. Thank you so much. I think our guests, our audience will be so inspired to plan their honeymoons. Once everything settles down in 2021, I think Mexico is part of their checklist now. Thanks, Brenda. Thanks, Paula. Thanks, Darito, Abraham, and Kidzia. I'm very, very honored to have all of you as part of the panel with Kidzia and IADWP. We're looking forward to a great association in the next entire coming year. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And this is exactly what we wanted. We wanted to give you a little bit of the paradise that once that we will be able to travel again, you could go and take a ticket, and then you will be able to go to Mexico and to Guatemala and to all of these beautiful islands just in one trip because you're coming from the other part of the world. So look forward to see you very, very soon in this area of the world and discover all the marvelous things that we have. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully, we'll come up with an entire plan for everybody watching Espousal. If they are buying a ticket after watching this, they get a great service there.
We will be more than happy to help you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. Thank you. It was an honor having you all on board.